Hi, welcome to another episode of Atkins Diet Quick Hits. My name is, of course, Kent Ultima, and today's episode I'd like to first address a little bit. As you can see, I'm growing back my goatee. I'm not quite sure why, but I decided as a wild hair for Labor Day weekend I'd grow it in. For trivia's sake, yes, my goatee as it grows in red. And today's episode has to do with a question that I've got many different times, and there seems to be a misconception out in the Atkins diet world where, if you don't like eggs, what are you going to do? So the question goes as this: I'm on Atkins and for the last few days, and I'm sick of eggs already. What else can I have for breakfast? And I responded to this person saying, remember, Atkins diet is not just about eggs, sausage, and bacon. You don't necessarily have to eat those at each and every meal. Think outside outside of the standard box for breakfast foods. Nothing says you have to eat breakfast like breakfast. My thinking for breakfast is that first, it has to be quick. If you're anything like me, you're often rushing around in the morning trying to get off to work on time, and spending around having an elaborate meal is probably not the top of things that you want to do in the 30 minutes before work in the morning. It also has to be easy to make. I was thinking clearly at 7:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning to want to go on this huge production and make an elaborate 12-step menu item. And finally, it has to provide enough nutrition to get through the morning, and in my case, for a midday run. So I need to get some high quality protein as well as fat to energize me for at least to 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in which I can eat again. So it has to be quick, has to be easy to make, and it also has to be enough nutrition that I'm not going to be hungry at 10 a.m. and having the munchies. So one of my things is the key to breakfast sometimes requires forethought and making the stuff the night before and just reheating it or preparing it quickly in that morning. So here's some of the common breakfast items that I typically have before work in the morning. And granted, like I said, I don't like eggs and I'm not a big omelet eater, so if you're looking at why I'm picking these things, that's probably why. One of the main things I normally have for breakfast is either a taco salad with ground beef mixed in with guacamole, sour cream, salsa, and ranch dressing, and some cheddar cheese. That's a great breakfast, easy to make. All you have to do is heat up the already pre-browned ground beef in the microwave and throw it on your salad. How much better to have a hot breakfast, and you can literally have it done in 5 minutes. Another similar option is either having a chicken or a turkey fajita salad, very similar to the first one, except that you're just reheating the chilled chicken from the refrigerator in the frying pan before you throw it on the salad. Throw in some taco seasoning, and you have a great meal. The second one is stir fry, and I'll include a video in this section on what I made today for breakfast, and it's really easy to make. Just simply prep up your vegetables well ahead of time. You can do it for a week because the vegetables will keep in the refrigerator. And what I typically do is throw the green peppers, onions, broccoli into the frying pan, get those relatively tender, salt and pepper, and then throw in beef pulled sausage into the frying pan. If you look for the Farmland brand, you'll see that it has less than 1 gram of carbs per serving, and it's a great brand. Season it with garlic, sesame oil, and chili oil, and if you feel so inclined, and if you're no longer on the induction phase, here's a great option to throw in. If you can see, it's a Szechuan sauce, and it's only 1 gram of carbs per serving, which is 1 teaspoon, and it provides great flavor to spice up your stir fry if you like it hot like I do. The third option is a sausage broccoli quiche. You make it up the night before, you fry it up, and you simply reheat it that day. In one of my future videos, I'll show you my sausage broccoli quiche recipe, and really it's super simple. All you do is fry up the sausage, steam the broccoli in the microwave, throw it together, and it's eggs, cream, and cheese on top, and it's super simple and very tasty. Another option is an upside down low carb pizza. Take some of that pre-browned ground beef, pre-cooked chicken meat or turkey meat, throw it into a frying pan, throw some sauce on it, throw some cheese on it, and there you go. You have your upside down pizza. Another option is your low carb sandwich wrap. Take some sandwich meat, put some cheese on it, mayonnaise, and wrap it in either lettuce or low carb wrap if you're not on induction, and there you go. What a great way to start a breakfast. You're literally 2 minutes and done, and you can eat it on the way to work. Another option for those treat days is low carb pancakes. In an upcoming video, I will be making my low carb pancake recipe, and you might be wondering, well, how can I get pancakes and eat syrup? Well, one of the best syrups, if you have some forethinking, is to find the Da Vinci pancake syrup. It's literally 0 carbs, made with Splenda, very good, very highly recommended. If you didn't have quite as much forethought and you only have access to normal supermarkets like a Super Target or Super Walmart, here's a good brand. It's Vermont's sugar-free syrup. Unlike most sugar-free syrups, which have in the upwards of teens in the sugar alcohols, this one only has 5 grams of carbs per serving, and the serving size is 1/4 of a cup, which is way too much. So you're literally not going to have 5 grams of carbs, and it does not have any of the nasty maltol or sugar alcohols. It has sorbitol in it, but it doesn't cause quite the bad gastric distress that others have. So there's some options for some breakfast items that go beyond just the standard sausage, bacon, and eggs that you might be suffering from, and gives you just kind of a different look on what breakfast might be in the new low-carb world. Well, I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, make sure you put them down here. And if you have any better sandwich items, make sure you post them as well, because I'm always willing to learn. Thank you very much. Bye.